Front Page Cup, Shane and Sam Hounsell in the first game against Joliet in the third period, willing to block shots with their face to win games. And that's really what Shane represented. And any young player that's returning next year, if you watched him closely, you should have learned a lot about what it takes to be a champion, because he is one. Number 12, Shane Nolan.
Hello, my name's Shane, and I've been sober now for 3 years. The past 3 years have been some of the best years of my life playing hockey here in Truro. The Truro Bearcat organization is truly a professionally run organization. I am very proud to say that I have played for it. This past year was particularly my favorite. As a 20-year-old, in my final season, winning another league championship was the icing on the cake. Of course, winning as a rookie was also awesome, but it felt even better to win my final year. Memories on and off the ice are ones I'll remember forever. First off, I'd like to thank my billets for the past two seasons, Chris and Estelle Wolf, along with their 2 children, Colby and Bailey, who are like the brothers I never had. They let me into their home and made me feel part of the family. I couldn't have asked for a better place to stay while here in Truro. I'd also like to thank all the other billets, like the Pickards and the Dixons, who let me crash there on numerous occasions throughout the last 2 years. To my coaches this past season, Sean, Troy, and Donald, you guys are the best. Our success can be credited to you. Donald would often do some weird things, I'm not going to mention, when standing behind me on the bench, but he was good at firing us up. Troy's like a kid at heart. His metaphors he used throughout the years are ones I'll never forget. It's hard to forget them when he gets one word and sticks to it for months at a time. I think he used the word identity at least 1,000 times this year. Thanks, Troy, for the many hours you spent at and away from the rink conducting our off-ice sessions. I can credit some of this wonderful toned body I have to you. Thanks, Troy. Let's see here. Coach Evans. Boo. Sean was the best coach I ever had, especially this past season. I enjoyed picking on him with TJ numerous times throughout the year. Thanks for bringing me here, Coach, and allowing me to play for this wonderful organization. I have many memories with Coach throughout the years. One funny one I remember earlier this year is we were up in Campbellton playing, and he was ticked off at us after a period. And he came in and blew a gasket, and he tried to leave. And when he tried to leave, he tried to slam the door, but it had one of those stoppers on it, so he couldn't slam it. So he ended up pulling his hardest, and the door just shut slowly. We all kind of, I put my head down and tried not to laugh. Anyways, thanks for everything, Coach. I'd also like to thank Steve Kroll for scouting me and helping me get drafted here. I got Greg Sutherland, assistant coach my first year, and Glenn Frazee for part of the second year. Great coaches and great guys as well. I'd like to give a shout out to Johnny Starrett. Thank you, Johnny, for your many grill burgers and DQ money throughout the years. We also could not have done it without our training staff. Steve Lindsay, a.k.a. Skittles, Puff the Magic Dragon, Tips, Steak and Eggs, Junior C, and my personal favorite, Puff Smoky Smokes. The list is much longer. I want to keep you guys here all night. Steve, I know there are many times we gave you a hard time, but deep down we love you, and you do a great job. Chip Wright. Chip's a wonderful man. There are many times we've worked too hard for his bull, and we were telling that, but he simply laughed it off. Also, Chip, I'd like to congratulate you on your skate sharpening, coming a very long way from when you first started. We'd often have to take our skates back and give them to Ian, not tell you. You're good at it now, Chip. Saying that, Chip was the best at cleaning buzzers. He never missed one before a game, and when called upon, he could get one done in around 20 seconds. Let's see, Roy Pinio. What a boy, Roy. Well, Roy's starting to grow up, and there was many times this past season he'd be caught out in the hall chatting to the ladies, particularly in the Truro rink. We'd be sitting in the room absolutely parched, but eventually